The family of a man killed while crossing a Lakewood street this winter is hoping for answers. A car hit Bill Saffos while he was crossing Madison Avenue in December.
Neighbors say they've been raising safety concerns there about the intersection for years. News 5's Catherine Ross also spoke to the family's attorney today about why they are filing a lawsuit against the driver involved.
The wide sidewalks and proximity to everything were major selling points when Rebecca Miller planned her move to Northeast Ohio.
We used to live in New York City, so we loved Lakewood. When we looked around, it seemed really walkable.
Within months, she says her husband was hit while riding his bike on Madison Avenue, and other close calls have made her second-guess the neighborhood's safety. In December, Miller witnessed tragedy.
My brain at that moment couldn't really process what was happening.
Lakewood police say 58-year-old Bill Saffos was crossing Madison at Hilliard Road when he was hit by a westbound car. The crash report says the pedestrian had a do-not-walk signal and the driver had a green light. After an investigation, police and State Highway Patrol say the car was driving recklessly. And in January, 29-year-old Zachary Saliba was charged with both vehicular homicide and manslaughter.
I think that there was fault on the part of the individual who was speeding, but I think that when you see it over and over, because I have to go through that intersection every single day, I see regularly problems with how people are navigating it.
What can we do to make that intersection safer?
The incident sparked an outpouring of concern from Miller and other neighbors at a Lakewood City Council meeting.
Sincerely worried that more people will die.
Since this tragedy, and even before it, neighbors had been calling for traffic calming measures, protected bike lanes, and other safety improvements. But attorneys for Saffos' family say this had less to do with the design of the street and more to do with the behavior of the driver.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, they want to know exactly what happened and why.
Trial attorney Jeff Heller recently filed a wrongful death lawsuit on behalf of Bill Saffos' family. He says the former Cleveland 19 and 3 News reporter was more than a prominent figure. He was a beloved family man.
Bill was their primary caretaker, and he was really the heartbeat of the family.
Wednesday, police shared this video from the intersection where the crash happened. It shows Saffos beginning to cross, and the camera pivots before showing the moment of impact. The provided video doesn't clearly show what happens before the crash, but Heller tells us he has other video showing the suspect's car driving nearly double the speed limit, and that evidence will be used in court. The civil case is seeking at least $25,000 in damages, and Heller says it's meant as another layer of accountability.
The lives that they're going to live without him can only be made whole, if at all, through the civil justice system.
In a statement, Saliba's attorney tells us, quote, "This entire matter is incredibly tragic for so many. For the benefit of all touched by this situation, we hope to bring the civil and criminal matters to an expeditious and just resolution." Neighbors like Miller say they're also hoping the incident creates change in their community.
I'm really afraid after what I saw for our kids and for our community.
In Lakewood, Catherine Ross, News 5.